What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most requested reviews analysis, so stick around. You don't want to miss this. But before we get into that, if you're considering a purchase, don't miss out on this incredible discount available right now. Check the description below and the pinned first comment. Now, let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Now, let's hear directly from our first reviewer about their experience.
This reviewer found the introduction of a portable version of a beloved gaming mouse to be an unexpected but welcome surprise. Our client has long been a fan of the original full-sized model because of how well it blends features for both productivity and gaming. The idea of shrinking that successful formula into a travel-friendly format was a great concept, and for the most part, the execution was handled exceptionally well. Upon first use, this gaming mouse immediately felt familiar, contouring to the hand in a way that's very similar to its larger sibling. It caters well to a relaxed palm grip, offering substantial support despite its smaller frame. Of course, this focus on ergonomics means it isn't as compact as many other portable mice on the market, but that's a reasonable trade-off. The buttons provide a satisfying click, and the mechanical, unlockable scroll wheel is a standout feature that works wonderfully. Performance-wise, it feels nimble and responsive over its wireless connection, and the weight is a comfortable middle ground. The abundance of customizable buttons is also a huge plus, proving particularly useful for complex productivity software beyond just gaming. However, the experience wasn't without its frustrations. The required software is a significant drain on system resources, and a single onboard memory profile limits its plug-and-play potential across different computers. Our reviewer also felt a specific built-in AI function was a useless gimmick, taking up a button that could be better used for a practical shortcut. A more significant letdown was the build quality. For a premium device, the choice of a basic plastic that quickly develops a shiny, worn look is disappointing. Ultimately, while the mouse itself is very good, its overall value is questionable when other models, from both the same company and competitors, offer better specifications or similar functionality for a more compelling price. It remains a...
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer was looking for a replacement for an aging portable mouse used for work travel, and after several weeks of exclusive use, is extremely happy with this new device. Our reviewer found it to be exceptionally comfortable, fitting well even in large hands, making it perfectly suitable for all-day, everyday tasks. The build quality feels superb, with the responsive and pleasantly clicky buttons providing great tactile feedback. Its shockingly lightweight design and cool, futuristic aesthetic also contribute to a premium user experience, which begins with a luxurious unboxing that would make it a fantastic gift. What really stood out to this client was its versatile connectivity. The device pairs quickly and easily via Bluetooth, but also includes a 2.4 GHz USB dongle and the option for a direct wired connection. The ability to hardwire it is a fantastic feature for moments when you're low on battery or simply want the most stable and responsive performance possible. Another highlight is the scroll wheel, which can be switched between a precise, clicky mode for fine-grained control and a smooth scrolling mode that's more enjoyable for casually browsing web pages or long documents. However, the experience wasn't without a few drawbacks. The client was disappointed by the non-user replaceable battery, an eco-friendly choice when a rechargeable AA or AAA could have easily fit. The mouse also depends heavily on proprietary software for its deep configuration, which isn't officially available for Linux users. Furthermore, a specific button felt gimmicky until it was remapped using that same software. The included cable is also a bit short, but thankfully, any standard USB-C cable will work, provided it fits into the recess port.
Awesome! Let's hear what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer finds this mouse to be remarkably similar to its larger counterparts, but in a more compact and lightweight design, perfect for on the go. Setting it up was incredibly easy. You simply connect the mouse, use the dongle, or pair it via Bluetooth. Our reviewer had no issues using it with Mac OS, Windows, or Linux. It's responsive, and the scroll wheel feels great, whether you prefer the clicky or smooth setting. Even without the Synapse software, it works perfectly fine as a standard 3-button mouse, needing no extra drivers. Everything functions as expected, left and right clicks, the middle click, and the scroll wheel itself. However, if you want to customize the other controls like the side buttons or the scroll wheel tilt, you'll need to install their software. A reviewer generally avoids installing software like Synapse, but did so for the purposes of this review. There were a couple of minor annoyances. First, the installer really pushes you to install other Razer applications, like a wallpaper app. Second, the software requires you to create an account and sign in. If you own a lot of this brand's products, it might be useful for managing all of them, but this is the only such product connected to this particular computer. Aside from those two issues, the software is pretty straightforward and easy to use for configuring this mouse. Overall, this client believes this is a great little travel mouse. If you're already used to using a similar mouse at home, this one will feel very familiar.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.